step up and make some big hits. He's more of an offensive player than just 2 points. We all know that, but it's how he's going to finish. It's not how you start, Brian. It's going to be all about his focus.
Yeah, no question about him. I mean, we know what Falk has earned, and that is a contract for next year. But that said, there's still an awful lot for him to show.
Oh, no doubt about it. But Toronto Maple Leafs, speed, skill up front. A lot of guys, we just saw second in the league, slot shot opportunities. This guy's got a big reach. You can't teach reach. You can't teach size. He's got to be big and physical, but he's got to be aware of the players around the goal crease.
We've seen a lot of guys come up from Rochester this year. It's really a shame that we haven't seen Will Carrier since early February.
Yeah, he was playing awfully well. A lot of speed, physical player, you know, throwing hits, somewhat of a pace setter, real good player. Brighter days ahead for him. And again, for Will Carrier, it's about securing his position in the Buffalo Sabre lineup.
Right, and you never know what line he's going to be on because how the game's unfolding is often dictated, like you say, by the pace that he can play with. And it's all in front of Robin Lehner again tonight, who we spoke of off the top of our pregame as a guy who is clearly a leader within the group. He's also assembled a large body of work. This is his 54th appearance of the season. He's had some success against Toronto. He also had a tough night at the Air Canada Centre this year. He's 2-2 lifetime against the Maple Leafs, and I have to assume with everything we've talked about, he relishes a game like this.
Oh, no doubt about it. And he knows that he got, you know, chased out of the net, you know, between the pipes in Toronto. But, you know, he came back and he had a heck of a game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. You know, Robin Lehner, we talked and we heard Rick and Rob talk about Lehner and the coach, about how hard he battles. He's turned into a leader. He's vocal. My thing for this guy is he's facing too many shots.
Still.
Too consistently. The Buffalo Sabres, defensemen and forwards, can help in that regard and bring that shot total down. That happens, 5-6 shots a game on average. All of a sudden, Robin Lehner, people make say, boy, this guy's pretty darn good.
And quality shots, too. They allow a high number from in the slot area, something we delved into looking at it from the other end in our pregame show tonight. Last meeting between these two, you know, Buffalo has shown some quick strike ability. Kind of funny because remember the first game between these two this year, it was like shot barrage for Buffalo against Freddie Anderson, who they'd never beaten before. But this night, Evander Kane told the story with a pair, and Buffalo would go on to a 3-1 win.
Yeah, it was a great face-off win right here. Jack Eichel finds Kane. That puck didn't stay on his blade very long, but that's what Evander Kane does. He's a quick striker, and he's a shooter. He wants to shoot the puck in all cases, in all areas of the ice. They have good chemistry, that line. I remember watching that in Toronto. They got off to a good start. They finished it off, too. And I thought that was a real good moment for the Buffalo Sabres at that time. Unfortunately, that bye week, or whatever you want to call it, they weren't able to come out of it too strong.
Freddie Anderson lost his first game against Buffalo. In that one, he'll be countering for Toronto tonight. They have some dynamic players up front, including the hottest right now in the NHL when it comes to a point streak. He is William Nylander, who on a 10-gamer is one shy of Eichel's best run this year.
Yeah, amazing. 4 goals, 8 assists. This guy's like, he's like the third child. You know, when I say that, Austin Matthews, number 1, Mitch Marner, who, you know what, they could go one or the other. But Nylander quietly has stayed and kept pace with those 3 guys. 3 rookies leading the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Don't start picking your favorite child. It never ends well.
No, I'm
kidding.
I know. You know what? When I said it, I know my wife would say that's a terrible thing to say. But you know where
I know exactly, because I put my foot in my mouth all the time. Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. This is, again, statistically a story unfolding like we've probably never seen in the NHL, especially in this era, with so much of Toronto's production from their first-year players.
Really, and that's a tribute to not only their focus, the young players, but you know what? There's competition and a lot of joy and fun. They've been able to keep the game fun. Winning begets winning, but you know what? Even when they've had tough times in Toronto, these young players, it's just enthusiasm, and that breeds confidence and a lot more excitement. So that's what they've done in Toronto.
Even their most recent 3-game winning streak was preceded by a 7-2 embarrassment in Florida. Didn't change them. If anything, it woke them up. Nazem Kadri's been more wide awake at this stage of his career than at any point prior.
Yeah, you know what? I watched this guy when he first came into the league, and he absolutely is true, and you heard his interview, and he actually was somewhat critical of the people that were in Toronto before. And you know what? I'd agree with him 100%. It's different in Toronto over the last 2 seasons, but he's been given a lot of rope, although they've changed his game or his identity. And all of a sudden, Brian, he's more responsible. Funny how that goes. He's a much better hockey player, and his teammates actually figured it out and see it as well.
So it's Leonard versus Anderson. It is returnees from injury for Buffalo. It's no Ristolainen for 3 due to a suspension. What are you looking for? Who are you looking at in blue and gold tonight?
Well, you know what? I always think in Buffalo here, I look at Reinhart, I look at Eichel. Evander Kane, he's got
quiet
numbers.
for 5 right now.
He's trying to get there. You know what? He really wants to get hot. I have to think, though, the success for the Sabres tonight, it starts on the back end. It's going to be how they defend and how they move the puck and get out of the trouble that the speedy forwards for Toronto are going to present.
We've talked so often this year about the number 2 power play unit, with number 2 league-wide, which is Buffalo's. Toronto's is number 1. Well, tonight we could see Dan Bilesman employ 5 forwards on that number 1 unit without Ristolainen. RJ and Razor coming up.
What does it mean to be a locally owned, community-based, not-for-profit health plan? It means we're for the vibrancy of our community and the health of the people who live here. It means we're for our 1,500 local employees and the promise of more jobs. And for taking care of the people, places, and things that matter most.
At Blue Cross Blue Shield, it means we're for you. For today, for tomorrow, for Western New York.
The Sabres face off with the Panthers. Coverage begins Monday at 6:30 on MS.
Wendy's Taco Salad is back.
Wendy's had a taco salad?
Wendy's had a taco salad. Fresh chopped lettuce and tomatoes, classic chili, and tortilla chips. If you remember Wendy's Taco Salad, you're welcome. If you don't, you will.
Alden State Bank is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Alden State Bank.
Wendy's Taco Salad is back.
Wendy's had a taco salad?
Wendy's had a taco salad. Fresh chopped lettuce and tomatoes, classic chili, and tortilla chips. If you remember Wendy's Taco Salad, you're welcome. If you don't, you will.
The official sponsors of the Buffalo Sabres on MSG are KeyBank, Labatt Blue, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York, Roswell Park Cancer Institute, Coke Zero, Eaton Office Supply, and Northtown Automotive. Closed captioning for Buffalo Sabres broadcast brought to you by Buffalo Hearing and Speech Center. Better hearing starts at Buffalo Hearing and Speech Center, serving Western New York for 60 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats to honor the men and women who serve our country. On behalf of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York's Military Appreciation Program, we are proud to welcome Senior Airman Casey Clark of the U.S. Air Force. He stands alongside Doug Allen, who's here to perform O Canada and the Star-Spangled Banner. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This Sabres game is presented by Roswell Park Cancer Institute, the official and exclusive comprehensive cancer center of the Buffalo Sabres.
Our starting goaltender is brought to you by Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop, the official coffee of the Buffalo Sabres. Frederick Anderson, oh, he's been a big story and a big part of the success of the Toronto Maple Leafs so far this season, and he will get the nod from Mike Babcock and his coaching crew here at KeyBank Center tonight. Robin Leonard, nothing the matter with his performances so far this year. In fact, he's been one of the solid reasons that the Sabres have had this season here in downtown Buffalo, and he will get the opportunity to play. The first period replay is brought to you by the all-new Ford F-150 with EcoBoost, built for tough referees Graham Skilleter and Ghislaine Hebert. And the linesmen are Scott Sherry and Greg Dvorsky. And Hebert is about to drop the puck at center ice. With O'Reilly out there to take the draw against Kadri. Kadri taps it back to his own line. Leafs controlling it. And it's whipped ahead all the way through center and tapped in deep. Leonard comes out to tap it around into the corner. Georges charges over after it. Got it up on the wing. O'Reilly comes to center. He's passed. He flicks high. And going after it, Oposo, and he races into the corner. As he pops in there with Gardner. Went around behind the net. Ennis can't keep it in. Leafs pick it up to get it out again. O'Reilly steals it back onto Ennis. Ennis, O'Reilly out in front. Couldn't get his shot away. Knocked down Ennis. A shot. And that's cleared off into the corner. Kept in there by Buffalo. Bumped into the corner by Polk. They work it around on the wall. Gardner trying to get it out. He got checked. Sabres Oposo keeping it in to Ennis. Ennis got it right through the goal crease. Around it comes. Dumped off a stick and up to center. And the Leafs start away 2-on-1. In over the Buffalo line. A chance for Toronto. They shut right on. Leonard kicked it away. Here's Kadri with the rebound. He fires it. That goes wide. And is picked up in the corner and brought back with Buffalo's pass to Oposo. On to Eichel. Darts in over the line. Eichel takes his shot. And that clambers all the way around to the boards and goes all the way down into the Buffalo end. McCabe chasing back after it. He swings it around on the wall for Foligno. Foligno being watched by Bozak. Steered it around behind the net. Dumped up in the wing, too far for Reinhart. Eichel tried to steal it back. Reinhart does. Reinhart works it back into his own end. He had to wait for Eichel to get onside. Pass is sent across ice, flipped along the boards, broken up by the Leafs. And now Toronto with an opportunity to get something going as Buffalo starts making changes. Leafs a chance to get out of their own zone, and it's stumped ahead by Hunwick. Got it as far as center. Foligno on his way to the bench. Managed to get Bozak a poke on the way by. Tipped around to the boards, and Hunwick's long shot knocked down. Gianna can't get it out. Leafs keeping it in there. Taken back again by Bogosian. He got it to center. Here's Kane in over the line. Kane walking into the shot right on. Anderson the save. Kane in for Gianta. Gianta leaves it for Kane again. Kane tapped it behind the net. It slithers around to an open ring and is dumped to the blue line, but kept in by Gianta. Went right to Anderson, and he held it a little too long. The referee blew the whistle. Anderson didn't think he should have. Roswell Park Cancer Institute's keys to the game.
Well, the number one key here tonight, you're going to have to control Toronto's speed. Coming through the neutral zone, maintain the puck. Do not turn it over because their transition game is fabulous. Next thing is impose your will on these D down low. Make sure that you attack them. Make sure you hit them every opportunity you can. That is their biggest weakness down low. Third thing is play some old-time hockey. You got to take this crowd out of the game. Right now it's full of blue and white in here. You want to get your own fans up on their feet.
Well, keeping it in. Got it around. Once in behind the net. Up around out in front. Carrier couldn't connect. And it's scooped up in the air and worked on to center ice. Finally by Martin. Up right back in again. And the Leafs will have to catch up with it. Punched around behind the goal. Riley, he got it to the corner. Falk got involved. Carrier keeping it in. Georges with a long shot. And that one is snared and held by Anderson.
Now, this is a good example of what the Sabres need to do in the offensive zone. Rotate the puck. Keep it down low. As we said, the weakest link of this hockey team for the Toronto Maple Leafs is D down low. If you can be physical on them, lean on them, they're going to turn the pucks over. If you get your guys in good positions on the wall, you're going to get some turnovers as they try throwing it up the wall to relieve the pressure. You're going to be able to pick them off. So continue. Do not back off the line as a D unless they're coming at you full speed. Maintain that line and do whatever you got to do to keep the puck in the zone.
O'Reilly. Bozak, however, won the draw, got it behind the net, tapped around on the wall to the blue line, but kept in there by Kulikov. Now broken up and it went to center ice. O'Reilly has to wait for Ennis to get onside. Ennis taking the pass at center. He skips in over the line, but loses it. And it's dumped back up the middle and sent over on the wing. Leafs try to come away with Van Riemsdyk. He cleared it in front of the net. However, Marner couldn't control it. Back into the corner to Bozak again. Bozak flipped it off to Marner. Marner scooting around on the wall, kept it back into Van Riemsdyk, shovels it around behind the net. It's worked back to the point. The Riley shot that gets knocked down, taken away by O'Reilly. He gets to center with a pass ahead, misses Ennis, icing against Buffalo.
Now Dmitry Kulikov having to go back on the ice here. I think the linesman coming across to make sure he gets back on. Dmitry back in the lineup tonight after missing a tremendous amount of time due to injury, playing in his 500th game here tonight.
Little electricity in the building tonight, eh, partner?
Yeah, it is. It's nice down here during warm-up. It was unbelievable. People hanging on the glass, yelling and screaming. This is the atmosphere that you want in this building. You're going to have this atmosphere every night. And think back to the 99 when we played these guys in the playoffs. It was the most exciting week of my life.
It was awesome, and it could be again. Now the puck coming to center is taken away, chipped ahead by Poso, but recovered by the Leafs. And dropped back by Komarov. Now it's steered into the Buffalo end. Bogosian is after it. He leaves it there, in behind the net. Austin had it come right out in front, the shot right on, and the save is made by Leonard. Wow.
Well, that's a big wow right there, because there was a wide open net. Robin comes across, and he's going to take this away from Komarov. Kadri down low doing a nice job on the forecheck. Gets the puck to Brown in front to Komarov. And you see the quick shot. Nice passing by the Toronto Maple Leafs here. Brown to Komarov, and right there, all he had to do is get it up and over the pad and the glove of Robin Leonard. Not able to do that. Robin keeps this scoreless.
Taken away by Polino as far as center and rifled right into the Buffalo bench. A little over 4 minutes gone here in the opening period.
A lot of guys coming back into the lineup here for Dan Valsman tonight. And he's going to have to take a little time here to juggle things around to see who's going to work with who and the line combination. So expect to see some changes here as the period goes on. After giving a shift or two, if it doesn't work, he's probably going to shift it up and change it a little bit just to try to find a little bit of chemistry.
Leafs getting it in over the Buffalo line. Taken back and cleared along the wall. Held in there by Nylander. Falk in the corner. Got it around and it slides out to center ice. Now Toronto to get it going again. Zaitsev dropped it back. Long pass through the middle. Eludes everybody. It's an icing against Toronto.
Now our Taco Bell take. Shots on goal. The Toronto Maple Leafs lead the NHL with 77 first period goals. And during that, they're 26-6-9 record when scoring first.
So it's probably a good idea to keep them off the scoreboard in the first period, right?
You're absolutely right. Try to keep them down low. Try to keep them on the defensive a little bit. Don't let them get their game wound up.
Rodriguez tapped it into the corner, but it's broken up and spun all the way to center. That's knocked down. Bogosian getting it back again. Bogosian swinging in over the line. Takes his shot. Anderson will kick it away. Set up in the wall and brought back by Ken Smith as far as center. He steers it in. Chasing in after it, Boyle, who stumbled. Got it around behind the net, and it's kept in there by Matt Martin. To the other side for Kane. Kane flipped it up in the air and got it to center. Giunta couldn't get there in time. Hit back in the other direction. Kane knocked it down, but then it's spread across ice in over the Buffalo line and taken back. Well, Austin, he got it away with it, but it comes back to the point. Kicked in, long shot deflected. In behind the net and recovered by Buffalo up on the wing for Giunta. Giunta sending it to center. Kane couldn't get away. And then Rodriguez could not pick it up, and it's dumped back inside Buffalo territory. Both teams are changing over 5 minutes into the opening period. Long pass by Rodriguez. Got it ahead. Carrier with, well, he picked it up, but it was behind him, and he put himself offside, actually.
Now, Will Carrier tried to pick up the puck just outside the blue line. It was bouncing a little bit, just coming back into the lineup after a hand injury. And he's one of the guys they sorely missed because Will brings an awful lot of speed and finish down low on the forecheck. And when he's not in the lineup, it kind of takes away from that forecheck a little bit that they bet to be so good with and be so effective. It'll take Will a little bit of time to get back that timing and everything. You see it right there when he's trying to handle the puck, but a couple shifts, it should be okay.
Kicked over to Kulikov, then deflected high, and that's going to go out of play in behind Frederik Andersen. Almost 6 minutes into the opening period. Nothing on the scoreboard. Buffalo with the edge in shots 6-3 to this point.
Now, when you talk to the people from Toronto about the difference in this team as it's getting a little more mature and growing together, they said the big difference is defensively. They're really coming a lot better in their own zone. They're becoming more of a 5-man group. And I think they say that defense-wise is what's led them and given them the opportunity to win the games they have.
McCabe lost it behind the net. Leafs keeping it in. Got it out in front, but Leonard followed it all the way. He tracked it and grabbed it and hang on to it.
Now, you got to be careful down low in the defensive zone because the Leafs are coming. We talk about forecheck. These guys are going to come. They're going to come hard. Jake McCabe took a quick look to see what was coming, what to do with the puck, and he skates right past the puck. You got to make sure in that case you get it. Robin Leonard, once again, you see how tight he is to the post, gets his body right over there. His foot's tight, nowhere for it to go if it's a wraparound, and he's able to control that puck very easily.
Puck lying in the circle, tapped to the board. Foligno can't reach it. Riley keeping it in. Poked it on into the corner. And taken away by Falk, who steers it around on the board. Foligno tried to get it out. He did, but it went all the way to center ice, and it's sent right back in again by Hunwick. Tapped ahead through the blue line, and that's going to deflect and end up going out of play. 13:38 remaining. We're in the opening period. There is no score.
Start your day with the #1 choice of dentists. Philips Sonicare removes significantly more plaque versus Oral-B 7000. Experience this amazing feel of clean. Innovation in you. Philips Sonicare. Save now when you buy Philips Sonicare.
Success requires hard work. No way around it. Realize timing is key. Be willing to push yourself. Stay in control. Trust technology to support you. My father once said, it doesn't matter what you do in life, just be the best at it.
When you're headed to the outdoors, head to Lockport Outdoor Store, specializing in high-impact footwear and apparel for the great Western New York seasons ahead. We have all the brands you love and more. Hunting boots from Irish Setter, Rocky Lacrosse and Muck boots, snow boots from Merrill, Sorel, and Keen, Timberland Pro, Red Wing, Keen, and Carolina work boots to keep you warm and safe. You'll travel 1,000 miles to find a store like ours. Lockport Outdoor, Transit Road at Robinson.
No No score between the Sabres and Leafs. 13:38 left in this first period. Our New York Lottery inside the numbers. Austin Matthews leads the NHL with 13 first goals of the game. 13.
That's among the numbers that are rather impressive from that man.
And we've got a list of them to go over with tonight because it, as you say, it's very, very impressive.
Eichel getting the draw, got it as far as center. Reinhardt dropped his stick and it's brought back into the Buffalo line, but taken away by Georges in the corner. Georges swings it on to Reinhardt. Reinhardt cross-lace pass. He got away from Eichel, goes all the way to Anderson, and he will hang on to it. Bills fans, don't forget, it's always a good day to talk football with the John Murphy Show, presented by Napa Auto Parts, featuring Donald Jones, now noon to 3 every day on WGR Sports Radio 550, or watch live on MSG.
I seen John the other day after leaving the Instigators, and he is looking forward to you and him doing a game together this fall.
Yeah, he never gives up. I'll get there, Murphy.
Hey, everybody out there, wouldn't you like Murphy and Jennerette to do a game together?
There's a chance for the Leafs to get it through center, but it's picked off. Taken back by Bogosian, who worked it across to Austin, and then on to Ennis, and to Austin again. He peels it back across ice to Bogosian. Bogosian finds Austin. And he sends it up on the wing for Oposo. Oposo cleared it in around behind the net. Kept in there, out in front of the shot. He scores! O'Reilly on a perfect pass, and Buffalo takes a 1-0 lead.
Now Ryan O'Reilly's going to get his 18th of the year. Here's Oposo with the puck, just throwing it down deep. Tyler Ennis picks it off the back wall and just spins and fires it to the front of the net. And Ryan O'Reilly coming back door right there. Able to tuck it past. As Morgan Riley has no idea. He's in behind him. Puck comes across. Ryan O'Reilly is able to touch the puck just enough to chip it past Frederik Andersen between his foot and the post.
And a little pushing and shoving before the puck was dropped, so they're going to do it again. Jurgensen's to take the draw against Boyle. Cat back to the Buffalo line, worked as far as center, then scooped on in by Molson. Carrier goes flying in there for the kick at 3. Got it to Jurgensen's. He dumped it in front, but it's broken up in the Leafs. Start back again. As they head to center, steered in by that play. Rolled out into the corner. Around on the boards. Austin took a hit from Martin. And they tangle again. Austin chasing after it. Martin took another run at him in the corner. They do a little wrestling, but it's tapped back for Bogosian. Bogosian banking it off the boards. Did not get it out. Leafs keeping it in there in front of the net. And there's Leonard to make the save again.
Now, Robin Leonard is going to need to be aggressive in this game. And by aggressive, I mean getting out and attacking the puck. Because Toronto, they got some guys that are going to go set themselves in front and make it pretty difficult. And Robin's going to have to battle through. Right here, good example. He feeds the puck from the right side, comes across, pushes himself away, gets him out into that clear area where he's able to handle the puck. But you saw him just track the puck extremely well. He knew exactly where it was, very calmly made the save, kept it in front of him. He's going to have to control the rebounds here tonight because, as you see, Toronto's going to be in his face.
Kulikov steers it to McCabe, got it up on the wing and deflected inside the Leaf line. Hunwick charges back after it. He's got Gianta right behind him. Gianta's stick got stuck in the net, and he lost it. He has to go to the bench for a new one. But the Sabres get the puck back again and work it to Kulikov. Kulikov to Gianta, who got some new lumber from the bench. He taps it in and chases in after it. Hunwick going, let it go behind the net. They got it right on in front of shot right on. And Anderson covers up as Kane was looking for one.
Now they just continue to have success in creating opportunity by having good pressure, and they're moving their feet. You're watching the D of Toronto. They get a little confused. Right there, they're going to have two guys down below. Nobody in front of the net. You see this right here. Forward's got to come down and try to cover up. That makes the opening where Evander Kane was able to sneak in and get himself in that position to receive the puck coming from behind the net.
Picked up by Zaitsev. Zaitsev sends it up and down the ice, but no icing this time, and Leonard scoops it all the way to center. Picked up by Reinhardt, who couldn't get away. Back is Georges. Flipped it up on the wing. Pass comes across ice. Falk sends it all the way across to Reinhardt. Steps in over the line. Reinhardt tucks it in down low to Foligno. Cuts in there in front of Gardner. And then Eichel tried to charge in, but it's bounced free and taken back to center ice. Top rod in over the line, and here's Matthews going to the corner. Trying to get away from a hit. It's tapped back in behind the net. Sabres has a chance to get it out again up to Eichel at center. Eichel watched by Gardner. Eichel tracks it down in the corner and chases in after it. Got leveled by Gardner. Eichel bounces right back up again. It comes to center ice. Brought back in over the line. And flipped in wide of the net by Brown. Taken back by Poso, who slides it into the corner, and the pass comes to center. Buffalo right back again. McCabe got it in deep for Rodriguez in the corner. He had it in his skates, and it's broken up now, and the Leafs get a chance to bring it back as they roll it to the blue line, and eventually out. And it's fired ahead and up the middle and then over the line now, and he shot right up. And the same as Megna, he shot. They score! Following up on the play, Connor Brown, and the Leafs have tied it at 1.
Now Connor Brown's going to get his 18th of the year. And right here, he's able to get Komarov in between the 2D. Takes the initial shot. Robin Leonard makes the save. But this is where it's so important, that third guy coming back into the zone has got to be aware. Evan Rodriguez, he swipes at the puck with his stick. He misses it, falls to the ice right there, and it leaves Brown wide open. He's able to step in and put it just inside the post on the glove side of Robin Leonard. That third guy in the zone, when you got attack and the speed of Toronto, you got to have a head on a swivel, know exactly what's coming behind, and you cannot make that mistake right there that Evan Rodriguez did by missing the puck. You've got to make sure you get that puck 100%.
So all even as Gianna brings it back in over the line. Gianna trying to work it wide. Chases after it again. He and Hundwick battle. It's kept in by Buffalo. Back to the point for Dozier. Takes his shot. Here's the rebound. They score! Evander Kane was there to pick up his lunch and put it away. And Buffalo is right back on top 2-1.
Now Evander Kane's going to get his 26th of the season, and this is what you want. After giving up a goal, you want a rebound. Here's a shot from the point by Bogosian, and Evander Kane just out battling his man in front of the net. He's able to come up with a puck, leaves it back of the net. Right here, the shot, he finds it quick. Frederik Andersen's get caught out in the blue paint just a little too far, and Evander Kane able to swing around and take the quick shot, get it to the net.
I'm sorry.
No, it's noisy. I can't hear you, RJ, but go ahead.
It took only 15 seconds for Buffalo to reply to get the lead back again after Brown had scored. Boy, is this building buzzing. Now it's jammed out to center, is picked up and brought back in over the line. Here's Kane taking his shot and went off a skate wide. All the way around on the wall, kept in by McCabe. Kane slaps it around behind the net. Worked back along the wall again, and trying to get away, and there was O'Reilly to Kane, and the long shot from the point, knocked out in front of the net. O'Reilly took his shot. Oh, and Anderson covered up, and then the puck came free, and finally the whistle goes. .9:48 remaining in the opening period. Buffalo by 1.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Up here, it's just man and the mountain, and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain whiskey.
At Honda, we're proud of our heritage. Like with the Civic, it's stylish.
and fast, with great performance and handling. All things we learned building engines like this. So hurry in to the Honda Dream Garage sales event.
Right now, you could get a great deal on the Fit. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
This is One Blade. One blade for beards and stubble.
It's not another gel-cushioned 18-blade razor, promising the shaviest shave ever.
Because this is One Blade from Philips Norelco. Finally, a blade for beards. Go against the grain. Shape and shave any length. Guys love it. Be part of it. And be your best you with One Blade from Philips Norelco. Innovation in you. Philips Norelco.
It's back. And it's front. No, really. The Triple Double Crunch Wrap Big Box is back. And it's still all mains, no sides, with a Doritos Locos Taco, a Crunchy Taco, and a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Just $5, only at Taco Bell.
2-1 Buffalo. Moe's Hot Player. Ryan O'Reilly has scored. Visit Sabres.com/Moe's Hot Players for a 25% coupon for Moe's tomorrow.
Now, Frederik Andersen, in 8 of the last 9 games, he's given up 2 goals or less. So far here, halfway through this first period, he's given up 2. So this is what the Sabres wanted to do, an early attack, get some pucks to the net.
Oh, Reinhardt just fired it wide right off the face-off after Eichel won the draw. Eichel's got it again in the corner. Back to the point, it jumped over George's stick, and he had to hustle after it. Georges swings it around behind the net. Got it to Falk. Got it up on the boards. Reinhardt tipped it and gets it right back again to Georges. Georges sending it to Eichel, and he didn't reach it, so it's an icing coming up against Buffalo.
Now, Evander Kane once again having a good night so far, creating some good chances. Here's a 2-on-1. Takes the shot. Anderson makes the save. Another great opportunity getting to the front of the net from down low, and this is the goal. After the shot from the point, realizing where the puck is, finding it quick, and getting that shot to the net and off very quick to put the Sabres back up 2-1.
Leafs keeping it in with Brown, the goal-getter. Got it out in front of it off a skate and is taken away by Reinhardt. Reinhardt to center, on to Eichel. Eichel steps in over the line, ripped his shot and went off her leg and out of play. And we'll have a face-off coming up. 9:11 remaining here in the opening period.
Now we talked about playing some old-time hockey. This is leading up to it right now, RJ. Lots of goals. It's been a pretty physical affair. Guys are skating hard, so there's a ton of energy, and I think both teams are really feeding off it at this point.
Now O'Reilly back out again for Buffalo against Bozak, and O'Reilly fell on the face-up, so we'll try it once more. Bozak kicked it back into the corner, taken away by Riley. Riley behind the net. Ennis lost his stick and has to go back after it. Up on the wing, Van Riemsdyk dishes it in wide of the goal. Back into the corner again. Leafs holding it in. All the way back to the blue line. Long screen shot right on. Leonard swept it away. Bozak gives it to Marner. Marner dropped it back. Over it comes to Riley. He didn't get his shot away, but he's got the puck. Riley then given away, and it goes to center ice. Marner having difficulty controlling it. Marner after it again. Got hooked off the puck, and Alfonso's going to get a penalty here. Anderson on his way to the bench as Toronto has possession. To Gardner. Gardner works his way up to center. And then elects to cruise back in his own end, being chased by Carrier. Gardner trying to get away from Carrier, brings it to center ice. He'll drop it back, and it's dished across ice and brought back in over the line to Matthews. Didn't get his shot away. Molson comes up with the puck, and the first penalty goes to Buffalo.
Kyle Oposo's going across to the box now, and the call is going to be hooking. And Toronto's going to have the first opportunity. We'll take a look at it right here. Here's Oposo just following Marner across, just enough. Swings his leg and stick around. And that was your call. Toronto Maple Leafs, the #1 power play in the NHL right now, running at a 24.1 completion.
George is trying to tie up his man along the wall. Foligno couldn't steal it away. Went around behind the net. Leafs keeping it in. Getting it back to the point to Gardner. He will drop it off. And a quick shot is right on. Leonard the save. Georges chases after it in the corner. Digging away at it on the wall. Trying to tie it up to get a whistle if he can and take more time off the clock. Foligno knocked it free, and it's tapped back and taken away by Bogosian. He'll take his time and bounce it all the way down the ice. This penalty kill brought to you by Napa. Shop and save. Collect points every time you shop with Napa Rewards. Leafs bringing it back again to Matthews. He'll tap it back across ice. Brought in over the line. Well, it comes right back to the point. Kept in there by Komarov. Komarov works it in deep. Sends it along the boards to Nylander. He got it across ice. The shot went off a leg and goes wide of the net. Nylander up with it again. Nylander with a minute to go on the penalty. Cleared it right in front of the net. It's knocked out. Rebound and fire it. And hit a leg in front. I think McCabe might have stopped that one. And it's cleared up on the wing and chasing after it now. And dumping it down the ice is Giunta. Gardner getting it back. Buffalo hustling to make a change. Leafs are changing up on their power play units. Now Toronto with Bozak leaving it there. Brought to center by Marner. Knocked off his stick. Taken up by Buffalo, but lost and kept in there. Cleared in front of the net. There's his shot. That one is kicked away. Kept in now. Play has been called, and I think the mask was askew on the face of Robin Leonard, and the referee, rightly so, whistled it down.
Now our WeatherTech complete protection. Take a look at Jake McCabe. Killing the penalty right here. The shot comes across. Backhand to Marner. Jake McCabe goes down. He gets down on his knees. It looks like he makes a glove save right here. Helping Robin Leonard out a little bit. And that's your WeatherTech complete protection.
31 seconds remaining in the penalty. 6:42 to go in the period. And Georges crunches it around on the boards and down the ice. Henderson will tee it up behind the net and leave it there for Zaitsev. He'll drop it back. Toronto starting out again. Brought to center. Marner getting in over the line. That looked offside. It was. Bozak was offside.
Now this is what you want to do. You want to try to slow them down or make them go wide. You don't want to allow them to come through the middle of the ice and get set up in that area. Force them to the outside. Sabres do a nice job on the penalty kill, just stacking up the line. And what it does, individuals trying to carry it across. They're going to try to figure their way into the zone. Throws everybody out of sync. And right there, Toronto goes offside due to it.
And Riemsdyk and Kulikov with a little shove at one another. That's got back inside the Leaf zone. Whistled across ice to Van Riemsdyk. He cleared it in the other direction. Brought in by Marner. Around behind the net. He lost it. It came out in front. And it's stolen away. And the Sabres are back at full strength. The pass to Oposo. Deflected. And he chases it down the ice. Oposo in behind the net. He got it back. Kept in there by Foligno. Cuts out in front. Never got his shot away. Back to the point. Left for Kulikov. Kulikov swings it down deep again. Here's a chance at the side of the net, and Anderson is going to reach up and hang on to that as Buffalo got an opportunity from Jake McCabe. 2-1. Buffalo has the lead.
After a winter of delays and detours, Northtown has a special announcement. The road is now open. This month, Northtown Toyota has zero-down lease deals during the One for Everyone sales event. Lease the new 2017 Toyota Corolla SE for $185 a month for 36 months with zero down. Or lease the new 2017 Toyota Camry SE for $195 a month for 36 months with zero down. The road is now open, taking you straight to Northtown Toyota.
Today, Unlimited gets the network it deserves. Verizon. It's unlimited without compromising reliability on the largest, most advanced 4G LTE network in America. Last thing. It's just $45 per line. 45. And that is all the microphones that I have.
Switch to Unlimited on Verizon now and get our best Android smartphones for as low as $15 a month.
Would you be into doing a hot stone massage?
What? At least the car is quiet.
Snowboarding is better than skiing.
I completely disagree.
The One for Everyone sales event is going on now, and we have one for you.
Right now, you can lease a 2017 Highlander for just $259 a month, or lease a 2017 Sienna for just $279 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Liberty Mutual Insurance, this date in Sabres history, March 25th, 1992. Donald Odette scores twice in 14 seconds to lead the Sabres to a 5-2 win over Toronto in the odd. Buffalo would finish with a 32, 16, and 3 all-time record versus the Leafs at the odd.
Well, we have our own March Madness going here tonight at KeyBank Center. 15 scoring chances already, 8 of them by Toronto, and 3 goals, and 23 shots on goal, 13 of those by Buffalo. And we're just, we have 14 minutes into this opening period. There's a shot by Molson that went through the goal crease, bounced out in front of the net. Molson after it again, can't keep it in. And it slides to center ice, but is broken up there. Sabres tucking it back in deep again. Gardner catching up with it. Gardner goes around behind the net. He gets leveled by Carrier, and Gardner is complaining. Oh, his head on ankle was fine. He didn't like the other end of it. And now it's dumped down the ice by the Leafs, and this is going to be an icing coming up against Toronto.
Now, this is what you miss when Will Carrier is not in the lineup. We talked about being an aggressive forechecker, finishing his check, and this is what his role is right here. And he's going to catch Gardner right there as he's trying to come out of the corner. As soon as he plays the puck, finishes him at the goal line. And you're right, Gardner gets up off the ground, starts yelling at the referee, but the exact same thing happened earlier in this period when he finished Jack Eichel behind the net. And as you said, RJ, no problem there. Big problem on his head.
Here's the puck coming back, kept in by Buffalo, worked along the wall, but taken away by Gardner. Gardner trying to pull away, got it up on the wing, and it's banked off the boards and out to center ice, then dumped in over the line. And the Leafs keeping it in there again. And Georges knocks down his man, Smith, and cleared across ice and out to center. That's taken back by Zaitsev. Zaitsev flings it up on the wing all the way to the Buffalo blue line. Sabres break it up. And back it comes for Ennis. Return pass to Tyler Ennis. Ennis scooping it in over the line. Rodriguez tried to catch up with it, but it bounced away from him. Komarov got it to center ice. That's fed ahead, in over the Buffalo line, and here's a chance for Toronto with a shot going off the goal post. Kicked back into the corner by Zaitsev. He got it out in front. That went off a skate and out to center ice. And Kane just failed to steal it away. Well, tapped back across ice again with a pass ahead that comes to Komarov. Got it in over the line. Kept in there by Kadri to Komarov again. Komarov works it all the way back to the blue line, and the Lex to send it in deep. Kulikov knocked down his man. There's going to be another penalty coming up here to Buffalo. Puck goes to center ice and is steered by Marchenko across ice, and now play has been called, and the penalty is going to Buffalo. But is there only one? The auction for the Sabres special St. Patrick's Day jerseys closes tomorrow night at 9. All proceeds from the auction benefit the Sabres Foundation. Visit sabres.com/auctions to place your bid before it's too late.
Well, both teams here, I think, RJ, are getting a penalty. Kulikov getting a hold, and Kadri as well. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey here. Komarov there arguing the point right now, but it was a late call. Both referees made 2 separate calls.
But the play was against one another, right?
Yep. And the first referee made it on Kulikov.
2 holding
right here. But that one right there, that's your call on Kadri, putting his arm around the stick. You see it right there, gets it in. And when Kulikov pulled him back after Kadri grabbing onto the stick, nevertheless, both guys in the box, 4-on-4.
Well, that's a rarity.
Yeah, it is. The whistle should have went a lot quicker if there was both sides were getting.
Well, it was pretty tough, though. It was awful close, the 2 infractions. So, don't see it happen too often. Face off outside the Leaf line. Less than 4 to go here in the opening period. Riley sends it through center. That goes down the ice. That's another icing against the Leafs.
All right, to go back, we just talked about the hit. Jake Gardner put on Jack Eichel. This is it. Behind the net. As Jack is slowly coming behind. Gardner finishes the check. All clean. Same thing with Will Carrier. The hit on Gardner. Very clean hit. Good hit. Both ways.
Now steered around behind the net and taken by Carrick. Carrick got it up on the boards. That's going down the ice, but no icing this time. And McCabe will come back after it. McCabe, watched by Nylander. The 229s muscled out as far as center ice, but the Leafs get it back again. Back in the other direction for Matthews. Matthews takes his shot. Leonard makes the save. Poked back into the corner. And recovered by Buffalo's Reinhart. Reinhart up on the wing. It comes to Eichel. Eichel dances in over the line. Pass back. Got it right back again. Eichel steers it into the corner. Kept in by Buffalo. McCabe's pass comes all the way back to Bogosian. He gets it over on the other side. Here's Eichel hanging on to it. McCabe's on his way to the bench. Pass in front of the net. Tip wide by Bogosian. And kept alive by Buffalo. Now it comes back to the point again. Worked on to Bogosian. Bogosian looking for an open man. Still with the puck. Dishes it around behind the net. Rolls to Reinhart in the corner. Reinhart trying to get away from Carrick. He still got it and gets it back to the point. George is holding it in. George is banking it off the boards. Sabres keeping it in to Kane. Kane worked it to Eichel. To Kane again. It jumped over his stick. Kane's got it in the corner. Now it comes to Eichel. Eichel swings around. Each team shorthanded. Kane's got it once more. Kane on to Eichel. Eichel swings it across to Georges. Georges into the corner. Bogosian got it out in front, but it's intercepted. And Riley got it off the boards to the line, but not out. And finally it goes to center ice. George is going after it. Works it on to Eichel. Eichel steps back in again. Cleared it in front. They shot right up. What a save by Anderson on Kane. Leafs coming back in the other direction. Brought back in over the line. Marner tried to get into the middle. Took a hit. He dropped it back. And Gardner's shot blocked in front of the net as the penalized players return. Kane swings it across ice. And it's tipped on out to center to O'Reilly. Didn't get that far. Taken back by Kadri. Kadri flips it back into his own end. 92 seconds remaining in the opening period. Pass set ahead. Deflects to center. O'Reilly tried to get it on, but can't get it to Oposo. And it's dumped right back in again. Falk chasing it down in the corner. He lost control. Came in front of the net. Here's a chance, and it bounces up in the air. And clears off into the corner. Leafs keeping it in. Out in front again. Knocked away, but not out. And it's cleared to the blue line. Still not out. Toronto's turn to put the heat on. Work back into the corner. Fed around behind the net by Zaitsev. Jam back along the boards. Austin couldn't come up with it. Marner got it away, but it deflects all the way back to Gardner. Gardner keeping it in there. He slips and falls as Oposo takes it away from him. Oposo got it to center. That's broken up, and it's cleared right back in again. And some stick work going on back at center ice now between Oposo and Zaitsev, and the officials let that go. Now cleared ahead and brought back in as Kirkensons ran into Hyman. Tapped around behind the net. It's cleared around on the board. It's kept in by Buffalo. It goes all the way to center. Sabres trying to bring it back in again and do. Steered around behind the goal with 22 seconds remaining in the period. Jurgensons can't keep it in. Kick free and brought out to center ice. Dumped ahead and inside Buffalo territory. Going wide on it and taking a shot that misses is Brown. Got it around on the board. Steered back into the corner again. McCabe comes up with it. McCabe will swing it ahead and get it out to center ice for Foligno. He gets turned around right at the center ice area as the period comes to an end.
Now, a very exciting period, RJ. A lot of good things happening. Evander Kane in the middle of an awful lot of it. This is on the 4-on-4. Jack Eichel and Evander Kane. Eichel with a nice, sweet sauce pass right to Evander Kane, driving through to the net right down the middle of the ice. The quick shot. Freddie Anderson right there to make the save, though, and that was the best opportunity the Sabres had on the 4-on-4. But overall, fantastic period. Great hockey, really fast, physical, and as you said, plenty of chances at both ends.
Oh, boy, were there ever. 27 shots on goal in the opening period here at KeyBank Center. 16 of them taken by the team that's leading in this game by 1 goal, the Buffalo Sabres. 2-1. Buffalo in the lead after 1 period. Document Intelligence and Konica Minolta intermission. Next.